Solubility. First of all, we have to understand what is solubility. If you have 1 liter of water and you will dissolve 200 gram of sugar in it, the particle of sugar completely get dissolved in 1 liter of water. This process is known as solubility. Here 200 gram of sugar is dissolved in 1 liter of completely get dissolved in 1 liter of water. This is a process of solubility. The solubility process mainly depends on nature of solute, nature of solvent, temperature and pressure. These are the 4 things which depends where the solubility depends. First, we are going to discuss what is solubility of solid in liquid. What is the solubility of solid in liquid? In this, solid is solute. In this, solid is solute and liquid is solvent. Liquid is solvent. We are dissolving solid solute in liquid solvent. For example, salt or sugar easily can be dissolved in water. We know that salt and sugar can be easily dissolved in water. But when we dissolve sand in water, sand does not get dissolved. Okay. Crystal. Here are 3 very important terms which we have to understand is solubility and dissolution and crystallization. Solubility of a substance is its maximum amount that can be dissolved in a specified amount of a solvent at a constant temperature. Now, be calm and understand what is solubility. Solubility of a substance is a maximum amount can be dissolved in a specified amount of a solvent at a constant temperature. Means when you take 1 liter of water, when you dissolve some sugar particles in it, the maximum amount where the limited amount where it can be dissolved in it, amount of a solvent is called as a solubility in a constant temperature is known as solubility. When a solid solute is added to the fixed amount of a solvent, some solute dissolves and its concentration increases in the solution. When you add the solute, when you take the solid solute and add to the fixed amount of a solvent, some solute get dissolved and its concentration increase in the solution. This process is known as dissolution. Okay, what is dissolution? When you consider 1 liter of water, when you add some sugar particles to it, some of the sugar particles get dissolved. When the sugar particles get dissolved, its concentration of the sugar increases. This increase in the concentration is called as dissolution. This is a very simple process. When you add something, when the added particle increases the concentration, this is known as dissolution. Some solute particles in solution collide with the solid state particles and get separated out of solution. This process is known as crystallization. Crystallization is the very simple process. When solute gets collide with the more solute particles, they convert into the solid form and get separated out. Okay, what happens here? Solute particles are present in the solution. When you add solute particles in the solution, it will collide with some other solid particles or some solid state particles and get separated out of the solution due to the collision taken place. This process is known as crystallization. A stage is reached where 2 processes occur at the same rate. One stage is reached where a dissolution and the process crystallization occurs at the same position, occurs at the same rate. Under this condition, number of solute particles going into solution will be equal to the solute particles separating out and equilibrium is reached. A stage is reached where the solute particles coming into the solution will be equal to the solute particles going out of the solution and the equilibrium is reached. Solute plus solvent is equal to solution. This is the equilibrium condition where solute plus solvent is equal to solution. Concentration of solute in solution remains constant at a given temperature and pressure. The concentration of solute in solution will be remaining constant when the condition where the solute particles going into solution will be equal to the solute particles separating out. When the equilibrium is reached, this stage of concentration will remain constant with a constant temperature and pressure. A solution in which no more solute can be dissolved at the same temperature and pressure is called as a saturated solution. We know that there are two types of solution, that is saturated solution and unsaturated solution. Saturated solution is a solution in which no more solute can be dissolved. For example, when you take the mixture of a salt and water, when you add 100 gram of salt to 1 liter of water, it will get dissolved. But when you again and again add salt to the water, it will not get dissolved. Such type of a solution is called a saturated solution. Unsaturated solution is one in which more solute can be dissolved at the same temperature. Unsaturated solution is a solution in which more amount of solute can be easily dissolved. Okay, this solubility of solids in liquids have effect in temperature and pressure. We will understand how it will affect the temperature and pressure. Effect of temperature in a saturated solution. We will consider the saturated solution here. The dissolution process is endothermic. The solubility increases with the rise in a temperature. Here, when the process is endothermic, that is delta H is greater than 0. When the process is endothermic, we know that endothermic is the process in which heat is absorbed. There is less amount of heat. There will be rise in temperature and it will take the temperature, so the solubility can be increased and the dissolution process is endothermic. If the dissolution process is exothermic, what is exothermic? Exothermic is the process in which where there is a large amount of heat present. The solubility we know that exothermic consists of lot of heat, so the solubility decreases with a rise in a temperature. Here delta H is less than 0. Effect of pressure. Pressure does not have any effect on solubility of solids in liquids. Why the pressure does not have any effect on the solubility of liquids? Okay, this is because pressure does not play any significant effect on solubility of solids in liquids. It is because solids and liquids are highly incompressible. Have you observed that solids like fan or compass getting compressible? No, never. They never get compressed. So they do not get compressed. So the pressure does not take place at all. Pressure does not play any role. So practically remain unaffected by the changes in the pressure.